What is going on, guys? Today we have got out of position Hudson Odoi. He is the English now left wing back for Bayer Leverkusen. So we've got the objectives to try and get this one done. Another addition to the free cards you can get in this game. So let's have a quick look at him. He originally, if we can go over to Footbin, and if they're loaded already, we can find... Where is Hudson Odoi? He was a... left wing. Okay, so he's got a left wing card that could be left mid, right wing, and right wing back. So this is a left wing back, which actually doesn't have any alternative positions. A 4-star, 3-star. He is explosive. I don't know if we've actually got an update on this card. We'll have a look once it's into Footbin, but a right-footed, high-medium, 5'10". We've got power header as his traits, and in terms of the stats then, so they've kept the dribbling at pretty high rated. He already had 82, so that's gone up. He's had an 8 increase onto his pace. Decent shooting upgrade. That defending up from 48 to 80, which is massive. Well, it's 32 upgrade. And then he's gone from 59 physical to 73, as well as an increase of about 8 on his passing. So, with this free card, it'd be nice if we could see the accelerate here and not wait for Footbin to update with something. But we'll have a look at the objectives first. I think we might have got him here. There he is. So, he is currently... okay, it's not fully updated yet, so we don't know if he's lengthy or anything, depending on the stat upgrades. But it looks decent, 85 for free. What have we got to do? So, okay, I can see that straight away. Oh, it's in Managerial Masterpiece as well. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. So it says 5 goals whilst having at least 5 defenders in your starting lineup in, obviously, Managerial Masterpiece. Score 4 goals using a left wing player with minimum 80 pace. Score an assist using a right wing player in 3 separate matches. Okay, that's going to be interesting. And then score using Bundesliga players in 6 wins in, obviously, the Managerial Masterpiece. So, you've got to do at least 6 then. You've got to have at least 6 wins to get this done. Let's have a look at the Managerial Masterpiece. Just work out what the team's got to be. Because then we do have the right wing requirement, which again is very interesting. So with Managerial Masterpiece, it is very much at the moment squad foundations only. So you have Liga Portuguese, you have Eredivisie, you'd have MLS, and you'd have Championship. Now throwing on top of that, if you obviously are trying to do them, you will have this team. So I went into it and didn't even read any of it. You only can have 188 or higher in your team. You don't need it, so you don't need to have an 88. You can have a team of 87s and silvers on the bench if it makes a max team overall of 80. But you don't need to have an 88 or higher. I know somebody said that in the previous squad foundations. So that is just if you do want an Mbappe in your team, you can have it as long as A equals the overall of 80, and also it can only be 1. No bronze benching, obviously, and 1 lone player is a max. So let's have a look and just kind of dissect them objectives to see what we kind of want to go for with a team, because we've got to have a 5 at the back at the minimum, because we've got to assist 5 goals whilst having at least. That can be done in 1 match, which is okay. You get a 75 rated goal pack for that. You then have to score 4 goals using a left wing with 80 pace, which is absolutely fine. That again can be done in 1 match if they don't leave. Score an assist using right wing players, so you do need to have a goal and an assist with a right wing. So I'm interested to try something different there, and then score using Bundesliga players in your 6 separate wins. So let's go into the team. I kind of know the formation that I think we're going to go for anyway, just because if we go to this one, we'll then go to Hudson. We'll call it Huds. And let's have a look at the formation. So I'm pretty sure there is one at 5 at the back with a left wing and right wing. This is going to make doing squad foundations a little bit more tricky with obviously the 5 at the backs. And that is the formation that I'm looking at. So obviously in terms of attack, realistically you want Bundesliga because you need to get a goal in 6 wins. So we'll be looking at if we can find any wingers in this. So the only problem is actually finding them is going to be really tricky at times. We actually don't have any. So, let's have a look. Is there actually none? So we've got to be able to make one a left wing by any chance. Hudson Odoi is obviously one of them that you can use if you really wanted to. We will whack him in the squad. He may go up in price, mainly because obviously he is going to be the objective, so he might flare up a little bit. We've got Mane, who can be a left wing, so he would be an option. Coman should definitely be an option, I want to say. Left wing with Coman. Sane can be one as well. Werner, if you've got him. As we go forward, you can kind of see the pattern. If we go right mid, which is going to be the important one personally, so we've got Gnabry, who could be right wing. We also have Diaby, so they would probably be my two picks. But what I would personally do with this, if I just change it like that, then we can obviously put him in that right wing spot. So we know that definitely we've got two right wings in there. We can have Hudson as a left wing, or Mane, or obviously any of the other options that we showed you. We then have 5 at the back, the centre mids, and we should be golden. Obviously, the team needs to be max 80, so realistically I would go full silver, 65 on the bench if you can, and then you should be able to have the maximum amount of 80s in your squad that you can use. Obviously Hudson might be a nice one with the fact that you only need 80s, and that is all you need to do. With the objectives then, I would say the definite one to go for first is going to be that a score and assist. If we've got Gnabry and Diaby both at right wing, even though Gnabry is in the striker role, I believe it goes off the actual player rather than the position, because otherwise you're going to have trouble with people not leaving and definitely needing to get that score and the assist with that same player. But if you get both of them, that should manage to get an assist from Diaby to Gnabry. That should give you one of them, and then if they don't leave, you can start working on the left wing goals. Obviously you could change the striker if you really want. When it comes to the left wing goals, then make sure that obviously you whack him as striker. It makes it a little bit easier, especially because a lot of people are going to be playing the 5 at the back as well. But realistically, right wing, then go to the left wing. You should be getting the assists as you go through that, and then 6 games is the maximum you can go for. The card itself, relatively nice. It is an explosive on the start card, and it can be controlled with the anchor, which is what I personally would go for. I think as a left back, which I believe he can be according to Footbin, I would prefer a controlled left back rather than an explosive, especially if they're going to go against a lengthy winger, which I think a lot of people will. But overall, nice card, 85 for free, English left back in the Bundesliga. Definitely get it done. So let me know down below if you did enjoy this video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and check out the left videos on the side. Catch you all in a bit. Peace.